Do you ever find yourself sitting back and wondering, what if you turned left at that corner instead of right that day? What if you talked to that person instead of walking by them? And I mean, we can apply this in business and relationships and fitness, all kinds of things, right? But curious, wondering if the path that you're on and the journey that you're traveling is actually where you're meant to be. That sounds curious to you? This video is for you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Kerry, where we talk about all things mindset, motivation, and manifesting, and how to apply those in your life to become the best version of you right across the board in every single area. And as I state all the time, I'm a work in progress and probably the poster child for it as we move through my journey here. And I appreciate you joining along the way. So, little note right off the bat as well, is you watching this video is a sign that there are things happening behind the scenes that you don't know about right now that are going to pleasantly surprise and delight you in your journey. So watch for those showing up in the next few days. So sitting into this, I always get a little reminiscent around my birthday time, and yeah, another birthday. So here's the video where I look back, but in comparing it to a journey and the conversations that I have in the people that I work with and coach, and whether it's in business or personal lives and relationships, all kinds of stuff. But I find myself even having moments like this often, is thinking that we should have done better than we are right now, or I should accomplish more, or this or that, and really beating up on ourselves in that. And I make the analogy to a journey, like a trip that you're taking, like driving somewhere. If you're driving from one city to another city and you're not there yet, do you get mad at yourself along the way? Do you call yourself cruel things and compare yourself? Well, all these other people are already at at this city already. How come I'm not there? And I should be there. I should have. Well, no, you shouldn't. And you shouldn't be, because you're not there right now. And where you are, we go back to an Abraham Hicks. It's not a quote, but it's saying, "Grateful for what is and excited for what's coming." And when we talk about this in our journeys that we call life, and is that you haven't failed at anything. And specifically, there's a few conversations that I have where I've one friend that I work with, and I've told him that he can't say the F word anymore, which is fail, by the way. And I said, because you haven't failed until you've stopped trying. That's just like making the comparison that if you want to go from this city to that city, and if you're not there, you failed. No, you're still on the journey. Yeah, there might be some detours, there might be a thing here and there, but you haven't failed. So my message today in this video is, as you travel that journey, even though we may not be exactly where you want to be, right? Whether that's fitness or in your relationship status or in financial stuff, like whatever it is, career, if you're not where you want to be, that's okay, because you have not failed. And so many people that I talk to say that they've failed because they're not there by this age, or maybe their relationship, I should have been like this, I should have had kids by this point in my life, I should have had this or this, and they're not there. But you haven't failed yet. You haven't failed because you're still trying, you're still in that. And maybe your relationship's in your cards, maybe marriage is in the cards for you, maybe it's not in the cards for you, maybe kids is in or isn't in the cards, maybe being a millionaire is, maybe having vacation homes all over is for you, maybe it isn't. But whatever it is, whatever that desire is in your heart, you haven't failed. It's just not quite in the picture for you yet. So I encourage you to keep going after it. And so if you are in a spot like that with whatever it is you're thinking of, I want to share a little, not trick, but a tool that you can use, which is of a mentor. I call a mentor. I've never met him. I never will. Well, in this reality, anyways. But a lot of his teachings really inspire me, and I use them every single day, which is Neville Goddard. And when he was learning from one of his mentors, which was Abdullah, he had come to a point where he was in the USA, and he was down on his luck, like everything was caving in on him, right? He had no money left, and it was this, giving up. He said, I just got to get home. I got to get to my homeland, which was Barbados. And he went up to Abdullah, who was his mentor, and said, I just got to get home. I'm giving up. I got to get out of here. And he said, if that's what you want, you need to live in Barbados. And he goes, well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get there. And he goes, that's not what I'm talking about. You can be in Barbados right now with closing your eyes and imagine. And this is where we say living in the wish fulfilled and using tools like visualization and all of these different tools we use. And so this video, as I reminisce, because yeah, you know what, there was lots of things in my life that, whether it's some financial decisions over the years or in relationships, like I didn't sign up for getting divorced and things like that. But I mean, it's made me so much. I've learned so much to be able to serve and support, and it's made me a better man in this world. There's no question about it. And my knowledge of emotional intelligence and how to not only navigate my own world and successful relationships, and not only with my kids but friends and family and romantic and all these things, but to support others with it. What a gift that is. So uh, it's being grateful for what is, again, along the journey, and those things that we didn't think were going to pan out how they did, but it's actually working out way better than I actually could have ever painted or imagined or scripted in so many ways. So and again, and I mean, we go through even some things in this past year. Again, as I reminisce, I'm digressing here for a second, but with things even in since divorce, actually, in my life, like being able to experience things in relationships that I never thought were possible or a reality, like, no, that would never happen, and that's this, and experiencing that and meeting some fantastic people in this world and opportunities from a business standpoint, where with increasing income and opportunities and investments and all these things that I just never thought were in the cards for me. And once I started implementing some of these tools, realizing they actually are, with visualization in every single element. And so that's in my kind of contemplative, reminiscent mode on my 51st birthday, as I share this with you, is encouraging you that when you're in those spots, just like Neville Goddard was in that thing where he said, hey, I need to be in Barbados. And his mentor Abdullah said, you need to live in Barbados right now. And he actually got mad at him a few times, said, stop talking like you're not there, because you are right now. And he was talking about how whatever it is, that emotional state, that we can close our eyes and be in the state that we actually want to be in. So whether that's relationship for you, whether it's health, and energy and fitness, whether it's finances, whatever that is, you can be in that spot the minute you close your eyes. And we talk about the state akin to sleep, which is SATS, right before you go to sleep. I've got videos about that. But actually sitting in that spot, if you were where you want to be, how would you feel? What would you experience in that? And go to sleep thinking that, and actually feeling that, and go back to that numerous times in a day. You can close your eyes for 10 seconds when you pull into a parking spot. And if your vehicle's not what you want to be driving, picture yourself holding the steering wheel of the vehicle that you want to be driving, or experiencing just, if in a relationship, what do you want to say to someone? What are they going to say to you? I mean, you can experience all of those things. And when you start living in that energy, it starts showing up in your life. Real deal. As my kids say, no cap, as we go. And the reason I'm not just like flogging out a bunch of quotes and things like that someone found and they're not experiencing it, I'm living it. And I am proof that in every single area, health and fitness, as well as relationships, as well as finances and everything, that when you start using these tools, it's the real deal. And I didn't believe in a lot of it when I first, kind of started dipping my toe in the pool of, emotional intelligence and visualization and manifestation and all of that. But I was like, there's got to be something to this. If all these people from Stoic philosophy to, medieval times to in through, teachers in the, from Wallace Wattles and Napoleon Hill and right through to gurus and wizards of today, there's no way all these people have the same denominator and they're just trying to dupe people and pull the wool over their eyes. There's no way. So I said, I'm going to try it out, and really diving into it full send in the past few years. And I'm telling you, it's real. And again, coming back to the Abraham Hicks quote of being grateful for what is and excited for what's coming, I'll tell you, I am so excited for what the future has in store for me. And whether it works out how I kind of think it may work out, or what I have planned, or it's something completely different, I am so excited for as that comes, and enjoying every single moment of it with my kids, being able to coach them in sports and hang out, or whether it's burger night, every week when I make burgers for everybody and have everybody over, or it could be something completely different, whatever it is, but soaking up every moment and just being present and loving it. And that's probably one of the biggest things I'm grateful for in this past year, is the ability to have every single one of those moments and cherish them along the way. So when we going back to the tools that I think about, and when Neville Goddard's mentor Abdullah said, you must live in Barbados. So what is it for you? That physical state, that relationship, finances, whatever it is. And take a moment right now and be there. Close your eyes. What does it feel like? Wow, what are other people saying to you? What are you saying to them? What's the temperature? Like, really sitting in that. And if you need a little help with that, you can reach out to me, because I'd love to support you with that. But the key to this, again, is actually feeling that emotion. And I've made other videos about this too, but believing that it is possible for you. The fact that that desire is in your heart, that you feel it. Your desires aren't the same as mine. And that's the reason why they're inside of you, because they're meant for you and they are possible. They're actually already done. It's just about you being open up to the universe to deliver it in your world. So that's my message today, as I get a little sentimental and looking at my last 51 years and wondering what the next 51 have in store. And there's more than that, actually. I've already planned my 111th birthday party with my kids. So I tell you, it's going to be, it's awesome. I love it. So anyways, wherever you are in your life, don't get stuck. Don't say mean things. It's like, to yourself, because you're still in the journey. You haven't failed, right? Just because you're not at the destination you thought we were going to be at, you're still on your way, and that's still possible for you. And if you're not there quite yet, the chances are that how the universe works is it's this or something better. And so what's in store for you is so much better than you could even imagine. So stick around and keep at it, because it's meant to be for you. So again, a little bit of a different video today. It's different backdrop. I'm so grateful for this beautiful backdrop today, and I'm on the road, and and so it's great. I love the opportunity, and actually the sun worked out absolutely perfect right now for this video, because if I could show you, there's like different things I had waiting for the sun to go behind trees and stuff, but obviously it's worked out great for me right now, and I'm glad I could share that with you. So if you enjoyed the video today, again, thank you for being a part of this and joining me on my journey. And if you enjoyed it, you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, put out a new video every week, and it's about mindset, motivation, or manifesting. And if you have ideas for videos, you'd like me to share things, by all means, you can put them in the comments below or message me. My website's kerrykish.com. And on all of my social media, it's at Kerry Kish Coaching. Reach out to me, a number of different programs and everything else that I'd love to serve and support you with. Or even if you just want to have a conversation about the things we talked about today, and maybe making some connections and connecting a few dots for you, and in making it so that you can share stories of success as I am today with you. I mean, am I where I thought I would be or where I want to be? Well, not yet, but that's what it is. We're meant to grow. We're meant to expand. So as we do that, right, when you think you get to the finish line, all of a sudden there's another mountain behind there, or another goal, or a bigger dream. And so we're always meant to expand and grow and learn. And that's what this journey is all about. So helping you get to that next step, I'm happy to do that. So reach out anytime. So if you enjoyed the video, like I said, thank you for liking and sharing a few moments with me today, and share with a friend. And if you enjoyed it, you can watch one of these 2 videos that's popping up on the screen right now, because those are about mindset, motivation, and manifesting as well. So again, grateful for every moment we share together. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. And until the next video, sending peace, love, and positive vibes your way.